Hello everybody, welcome back to It's Review Day. I'm your host Day, and I'm so excited that you guys are here to see what I have to review today. So on this episode of It's Review Day, I'm just going to be doing a quick update on my Candid teeth aligners. So before I jump in, I want you guys to go ahead and do me a quick little favor and hit the subscribe button so you can be updated anytime I post a new video. Also, if you did not get a chance to see my first video where I kind of go a little bit more into detail about my Candid co-aligner journey and where I started up to where I am now, you can also click the button in the box. It's going to be up here somewhere, but you can click that and you can kind of see where I started. If you watch my first video, you see the part where I talk about the steps and how every 2 weeks I change out my aligners. So right now I'm on step 12. And that's about 5 months that I've been in my aligners. I'll be changing my aligners, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So I didn't really touch on this in the first video because I've had more time in my aligner since I shot that video. I thought it would be very important to bring this up in this video. So one thing that I wanted to bring up to everybody is that if you have aligners, it's very, very important not to play with your aligners in your mouth. And I have this habit so bad, I have to consciously tell myself not to do this. So the reason why you should not do that is because it's very easy to be drinking something or just something happen and the aligners, because you've been playing with them and taking them in and out your mouth, they're not as tight as they were when you first put them in your mouth. And they do naturally loosen up even if you're not playing with them. But if you're doing I'll just do it. How easy I could just do that. If you're doing that constantly, you're just loosening up the aligner more. So I guess I'll just tell the story. On New Year's, I was at a friend's house and I had a little bit too much to drink and I got sick. So I ended up throwing up, and because I was always playing with my aligners in my mouth, I ended up throwing up the aligner, not unknowingly. I cleaned myself up, and when I looked in the mirror, I didn't have my aligner in my mouth, and I had flushed it down the toilet. So yeah, that is really why you should not do that. I didn't even realize that it was that bad until that day, and ever since that day, I really don't. I'm not gonna say that I don't, but I consciously try not to play with my aligners in my mouth. I really try to just keep them there, and that's it. So with the whole throwing up my aligner fiasco, I did get a chance to experience Candid's customer service, which I have to say, they are pretty good. They are pretty good. They're responsive. Anytime I've called, I've only called twice, but both times I've called, I've pretty much gotten through really quickly, and the person has always been knowledgeable and been able to really assist me, and I'm not getting off the phone irritated. So that's good. But what she pretty much told me to do was to go ahead and move to the next step. She just said that if you ever, throw away your aligner or something happens to where your aligner goes missing, just move to the next step instead of reverting back to the last step. And luckily, I didn't have that many days before I had to change my aligners anyway. So when I put in the newer aligners, they were a little bit tighter. It did take a little bit longer to get used to them in my mouth, but I've been fine ever since. So the second time I experienced Candid's customer service team was because I was having some bite issues, or maybe not issues, but having some concerns with my bite. I have been in braces, like I said in the first video. I've been in braces twice before this, and so I'm no stranger to my teeth moving. But it felt like this time that when I would bite down, my molars were not connecting in the back, and it was something that was really worrying me because I have TMJs, this whole jaw problem where your jaw clicks, and if you have it, it really sucks. But I felt like it was affecting my TMJ. I would be getting headaches. It was just a lot going on. So I called Candid again. They picked up the phone. I was able to get on the phone with a human very fast, and I pretty much told her what was going on. She told me to take pictures of my teeth and use the teeth widener. If you saw the first video, I showed the thing that you put in your mouth to make your mouth wide. She told me to put that in my mouth and then just take side pictures of my bite, take a front picture of my bite with my liner on and with my liner off, so that the orthodontist who works with them could look and see if there was an issue and maybe they needed to add an extra step, or if there was something else that I needed to do. So once I finally sent the email, it took at least 4 to 5 days, I believe, for them to contact me back with an email. And I just kind of want to read to you what the email said. So it said, Dim here from Candid. I wanted to send a follow-up email with a response addressing your bite concerns from our support orthodontist. Since we are in the process of changing your bite, it is very common for your bite to feel off until the end of your treatment. Adults have very deeply ingrained muscle memory associated with how they bite down or chew, and since this is shifting, it may take a rest period for this to begin to feel normal again. I hope this helps. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any further questions, and then they give the links for, how to contact them. So that email really put me at peace of mind, because I'm not really one of those people that needs somebody to call me, but I do need a response if I'm asking a question, especially for a service that I'm paying for. So I would say thumbs up to Candid, because anytime that I've had a question or like this concern, they have not wasted any time getting back to me. Before I get out of here, I would just like to go ahead and show you guys the Candid app. I love this app so much. It tells you the steps. It keeps you so informed, but I'll go ahead and show you the app and kind of just talk about some things in the app. And then I will also show you my aligner journey from step 1 to where I am now to where I should be when this is all said and done. All right, so this is the Candid app. This is pretty much where you go to see all the information in regards to your aligners. As you can see, there's somewhere where you can contact support. You can chat as well as call them. There's common questions, which I ironically didn't see until after I flushed my aligners down the toilet. But you can also see what step you're on and when you'll be on the next step. All right, so this is the treatment plan. I really believe this is the best part of Candid. I really love being able to come in this app and look at where my teeth started, look at where I currently am, and just see what I have to look forward to at the end. Sometimes when I just feel depressed wearing these aligners, because I just hate having these in my mouth all the time. But when I get depressed and I just feel like, I don't want to wear my aligners, I just come into the app and I just press this button and look at where my teeth started, and then just look at like how much more time I have before my teeth are straight. So this is where I started. This is step 12, where I'm currently at. Well, where I was at when I recorded the video. I'm actually on step 13 now. And this is where I plan to be in the future, God willing. So I think if you get Candid, you'll probably enjoy this feature of Candid as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode of It's Review Day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also you can follow me on Instagram at day.today or on Twitter at day_today. Today is spelled with 3 Y's. But that is all that I have for you today. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope you guys tune into the next episode of It's Review Day.